Tonight, it all comes down to this. Josh and Cher against Joe and Brittany.
All I want to say is, may the force be with us.
Both teams have come a long way.
Congratulations, you guys, you won!
But it wasn't easy to get here. It started with 8 geeks.
I get so nervous around women that I actually get physically nauseous. I'm a social troglodyte.
And 8 new beautiful women.
I have over 200 shoes and handbags. Whenever I see a really great pair of shoes, I have a shoegasm.
They faced awkward moments.
Hi.
And difficult challenges.
Oh no, there's so much pages, there's so many pages. I don't know where this stupid thing goes.
Yes. Oh, God. I should have worn a diaper.
What would you do to prevent pollution?
Not eating a lot of gaseous foods.
I work for a transportation studies firm.
Do not mention monkeys.
We track monkeys with lasers.
Oh, no, Wes.
Both have traveled far outside their comfort zones.
You can buy me a drink if you want.
I can't buy you.
This challenge definitely gave me a broader perspective on how the guys must feel.
They learn their partner's strengths.
Who would think that a guy who's accomplished in academics would be able to learn from 8 beautiful, maybe a little ditzy girls? And what you end up learning in life is that you can learn something from anyone.
And they learn their own weaknesses.
I kind of realized that I rely on my looks a little too much. Like, I'm so concerned about how I look.
Forming bonds that no one thought possible.
I didn't realize I was going to learn so much from these people.
I'm going to remember everyone that I met here forever.
All to get to here. The final elimination room.
These questions could win your team $250,000.
Which team has worked together? Which couple has changed the most? Who will become more than just the beauty and the geek?
After Joe and I closed the door, left the elimination room, and walked up the stairs, the feeling inside me, I can't even describe it. I don't know, tingly all over, and I was so excited.
We knew Josh and Cher didn't want us to be the ones walking up. They told us, we think you're going to win. And of course, if they think we're going to win, that means they think we're the stronger team.
You're so nervous, you're shaking.
I am shaking.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we're going to deal with it.
Okay.
We're hoping that Jen and Encore come back because we know that Brittany and Joe are going to be pretty stiff competition.
Joe seems to know a lot about Brittany, and Brittany has amazed us with how well she studies. So we did not want a level playing field.
Hey.
That's a congrats.
Thank you.
So tell us all about it. I was close, 5-3. I got all my 3 right. Yay! But they weren't that hard.
Final 2. How does it feel?
It's crazy.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. Wow.
I want to take off the jacket, but then the brown shoes with the black shirt. I feel like I got to disrobe all at once.
Yeah. Yeah. We should go in the hot tub.
Please, all right, we'll do.
Something more comfortable.
Okay.
This is it. A lot of people have been upset. They said Cher's too intelligent, she doesn't deserve to be here. But I think Brittany's one of the few women here that can really give her a run for her money. This is it.
Are you nervous?
Yeah. I hear the ticking of the clock. Lady, gentlemen.
Hello. We're going to get Josh in the hot tub tonight.
There's that song, Your Body is a Wonderland. My body is not a wonderland. My body is almost a carnival freak show. The first night, everyone was in the hot tub. I was in my room thinking, I can't approach these people. I mean, these women have gorgeous bodies. I'm 5'4" and 104 pounds. It's time. It's time. I'll get in first. But I feel confident now to get into the hot tub. Here we go. And... Oh, it's burning.
I am so proud of Josh because Him getting into the hot tub in a swimsuit in front of everyone shows that he's become more comfortable with the body that he's in and more comfortable with himself.
You know, was this relaxing? Would you have waited this long?
No. I couldn't. You know, I couldn't before. I feel like the journey is coming through.
It was like a social baptism getting into that hot tub. I felt really good that I'd gotten that far, that I had, grown that much being here.
Morning, guys. Hey. It was weird, normally walking down the stairs you see at least 5, 6, 8 people, but all I see is Josh and Cher.
I feel like, if there's a time where the two giants need to meet, it's in the finale. The two best teams have made it here. It's not luck, it's not random. The two best, most qualified teams have made it.
Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, congratulations. Sharon, Josh, Brittany, and Joe, you have made it into the final 2. Very well done. Throughout your time here, most of the activities involve playing on your weaknesses. Well, now, it's time to show off your strengths. You'll each get the chance to show your partner a hobby that you excel in, something that helps them get to know you even better. That's because your study materials are sitting right next to you. So, enjoy your last 2 days together. We'll meet again at the final elimination. Have fun.
Thanks. When Mike told us that we had to study each other, I kind of got excited. I was like, this is going to be fun. I know Brittany inside and out, this should be a cakewalk, but there's still so many depths to a person.
I don't know if you want to write this, but I'm a Howard Hughes Fellow in Computational Neuroscience.
Howard Hughes. Right now, where do you work? What's the company called?
It's Northwestern University. I'm a research assistant.
But you work at research assistant at the school. Okay, let's study. Come on.
Study more.
Let's go.
Okay.
We had an idea that the final elimination would definitely be testing us over our partners.
So if I say, where was Cheryl born, I'm going to say Newark, California.
Fremont, California.
I thought you were born in Newark.
I was born in Fremont.
We're quizzing each other about facts on one another. Cher's throwing out, where was I born? Where were you born? What's my address? There's an endless array of information. I mean, she's about to turn 24. It's 24 years of facts that I need to know.
Coming up, find out what happens when a beauty goes fly fishing.
Oh, God.
And a geek goes ice skating.
All I could think about was don't look stupid out there.
And later, at the final elimination,
I'm sure you guys all think you know how this final elimination will work.
a surprise twist could change everything.
Oh. This is awful.
When Beauty and the Geek returns.
Are you taking me skinny dipping?
I'm not taking you to... Well, we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. If it goes well, who knows what's going to happen. Do you see those ducks over there?
Yeah.
We are going to shoot those ducks.
That's awful.
And cook them up.
No.
No, I'm kidding. Now, we are going fly fishing.
All right.
I grew up in Michigan, a lot of lakes in Michigan, and I just really enjoyed fly fishing. There's a specific outfits.
I like anything that involves wardrobe.
Waders are definitely not a good look for me. I don't see them coming into fashion anytime soon.
Yay!
Okay.
Now I look like the fashionable fly.
You do look like the fashionable fly fisherman, which those two terms have never been used together.
I want to do something that's cute.
I don't think she quite grasped the concept entirely of that fish don't go after what's cute.
No, you want to do cute, let's do cute.
Ooh, look, it's a little frog.
That is a little frog.
Cute. But I like him.
Careful, you're slowly going to weigh them.
Ooh, gosh. Oh, I'm sinking. Ay!
I'm definitely a girly girl, so I don't go camping, I don't go hunting, I've never been fishing before.
Oh, God. No, we're not fencing. Yeah, I don't know what you did here. Why don't you grab the other rod while I untangle this? There is a whipping technique.
Whip it!
And now reel it in. Keep on reeling. Gosh.
Well, if we were hoping that this would bring us lunch, I think we're going to be hungry.
The whole experience thus far has been us sort of exposing our weaknesses and trying to work on them. And today was finally a chance to show Brittany that it's not just a bunch of weaknesses, but I can actually perform something. We're going to be playing chess. The first day I promised you a chess lesson, so I thought what better way than on the beach.
I don't know at all.
So no, I'm going to show you that. That's the whole thing.
I've never played chess before in my life. Checkers, yeah, but never chess.
Let's go through all the pieces. So this little guy here is called a pawn. He can move 2 if he wants, or he can move 1.
Pawn 1.
He only captures diagonally. Actually, we should start with a different piece.
I tried to pay attention really closely, but everything was going so fast.
But the bishop doesn't protect. The rook doesn't protect. The queen, you know, do you see?
I think once you make a move, I don't remember.
The thing about a bishop is, I should have started with knight. I apologize. So I tried to also sort of parallel the game to sort of chess as it applies to life. So think of it like this. If chess is like a battlefield, right? And, you know, there's all sorts of various strategies. I was able to sort of explain to Brittany how it's a very rational and logical game. The king's running away, right? And the people are chasing after the king. And we're just going to, you know, pretend all these other pieces aren't here. And finally, when they capture the king, they're not only attacking him, you know, they're ready to strike the king.
So it's kind of like tic-tac-toe.
So,
chess definitely requires a lot of mental brain power.
So that's how you win.
Back cast, forward cast.
10, 2, 10, 3. Josh is a little guy who's scared to leave the house, scared of the sun, scared of so many things. Like, I would never have pictured him outdoors. It's nice seeing Josh comfortable and relaxed for the first time.
When I'm fly fishing, I'm always in the moment. And that's why I like doing it. It's one of the few times where my mind kind of goes blank. And it was nice to go blank with Cher.
I am impressed.
Yay!
You did very well. Very good.
It can't move here. Why?
Because my white piece will take it.
The pawn, exactly. It can't move here. Why?
Bishop can move backwards.
Exactly.
And that could take it there.
Exactly.
She picked it up so fast. She was learning some advanced stuff. It's amazing how fast she picks things up.
And I caught on really well with what pieces were allowed to do what. I think I could go back and teach my friends and my family how to play chess from what Joe taught me today.
So after Brittany and I did our game, I decided maybe it'd be time to actually show off my skills.
And you're an expert?
I'm a master.
Master. Uh-oh. I'm in for it. All right, you ready? Go ahead.
Oh my God. When Joe was playing with the expert, they had like the speed thing there and they were going so fast, it gave me a headache.
Oh, you bastard.
Okay, Joe, let's go. You have to win this one.
I'm trying.
I'm sure he's gonna try his best. Oops.
Checkmate. Lucky.
Well, I always knew Joe was a good chess player, but, you know, seeing Joe and how good he really is, I never expected that. And to know that I shared a room with this, like, master chess player, it's pretty cool. After Joe and I got done playing chess, I told him, okay, now it's my turn to show you something that I like. I've just ice skated in my free time, like growing up. I'm not that great at it, but I have so much fun doing it. I like to go really fast, so we can have a race.
All right, we'll race. Wow.
He thought he was gonna fall, because it had been a while, but I told him, oh, you'll be fine. Just glide on 3 seconds on each foot, and have your arms up. You have to do it fast.
Should we go the other way? I can't do it.
Careful.
All right.
It's hard.
It's very hard.
All I could think about was not falling. Honestly, don't look stupid out there. Don't fall, Joe. Don't fall. I think Brittany was having a blast out there. I mean, she was able to show off all this cool stuff she had learned, and she was doing it so flawlessly, too, and so gracefully. I had no idea she was this good at figure skating.
Okay, guess what we're doing?
Can I feel?
All right.
The counter. Sushi?
Yeah.
Whoa!
For my activity with Josh, we are going to make sushi rolls together.
Are we really making sushi or are you just serving me sushi?
We're making it. Now let's wash our hands.
Oh my.
Growing up, my family made sushi. I don't know if this is something that Josh will be able to use in his life, but I know it's something he wants to know how to do, so I'm excited to actually teach him something that he wants to learn.
Have you ever seen a sushi chef that looked like me?
Have you ever seen one that looked like me? First, we made some miso soup. That's like the Asian chicken broth.
Can I put a matzo ball in here?
Sure. Put whatever you want in there.
I do not think that there are any Jewish sushi chefs.
Hot. It is hot.
And then we made a Philly roll with jalapenos. Okay.
I'm burning.
It was harder to teach Josh because he was, being silly, but then it was more fun to teach Josh because he made me laugh.
Hi! Damn it! Should not.
Hiya!
Hi! Hi! Oh, effing avocado. Stay in there, you bastard. Cher was really a master chef. I was really impressed. I mean, I had forgotten that we were part of this Beauty and the Geek experience. It was just like two friends getting together.
I'm going to try to make it as tight as possible.
I'm gonna take up my aggression, squeeze it. That's avocado.
Now let's reveal your role.
Gosh, avocado.
Was that fun?
Yeah, this
Did
is
I teach
awesome.
you anything you didn't know?
Oh, yeah. All
Really?
that stuff. I was so bad.
When you go with your friends, you can teach them. And you didn't have to pay me for that.
All in all, one of the best days I think here. I enjoyed spending time with Brittany outside of the house, and actually, it was nice to actually use our strengths, not be, just exposing our weaknesses.
To our last night's dinner
To our last night's dinner together.
It was just bittersweet because we knew that it was our final night together. This was our final meal.
So are you ready for tomorrow?
I'm nervous about tomorrow. I'm ready. I feel like we've come a long way. So I'm thinking that if we win, take the money and we open a sushi restaurant. The Beauty and the Geek Sushi House.
The last day is definitely lonely and quiet and strange.
We've had so many memories and experiences, and it hasn't even sunk in to some extent. I feel like it's not going to hit me till after I leave.
I walked from the bathroom to my room and was just looking around the hallway and thinking, tomorrow morning I'm not going to see this.
It's depressing. It's depressing to know that this chapter of my life is coming to an end. This has been a great chapter. I mean, this is the chapter that I'm going to tell my children about.
My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel.
When I first got here, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what we'd have to do. But you only learn who and what you are when you're living in the unfamiliar. And this is the unfamiliar.
In the beginning, I was scared to invest myself in the process of change. But I realized being here, I've learned a lot about myself, and you have to lose yourself to find yourself.
If there's one thing you can learn about yourself and about being here, it's how to put yourself out there and be vulnerable. Transforming is a process. It's not a day-by-day thing. It's not a week-by-week thing. And it takes a lot of effort and energy.
I see that I have grown in confidence. I was in a house with 8 of the most beautiful women in the country. I thought I would die, or I'd just puke myself to death, or I'd have endless panic attacks, and I haven't. I've survived.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
You look at these 15 friends that you've made and you get to take back a little bit of each of them with you and have and remember them for the rest of your life. That's what's probably the most amazing.
With a smile on her face. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
Your favorite movie is the South Park movie?
Yeah.
What's my favorite soap opera?
All My Children.
Favorite TV show?
The OC.
I feel like there's a lot at stake. It's not just the money, it's not just the game, but in a way, Brittany and I are the good guys, and Cher and Josh are the bad guys. It's the clear-cut case of Star Wars, Darth Vader versus Luke.
Just remember, relax.
Like, are you going to kill me if I get all my questions wrong?
Nope, not at all. I'm glad they just made it this
I'm
far.
pretty mad at you.
Would you?
I'm kidding.
Way to scare me.
All I want to say is, may the Force be with us.
I can see the end. I see the finish line. And I keep on telling Cher, keep your eye on the prize. We are so close.
What's my dad's middle name?
Jane.
Jane, you got it. What about the stepbrother?
Jack.
Okay. I want to win tonight because I know that winning could set me up financially, but it's not like if I lose, I lose the whole experience and I come away with nothing. The sum of all the things we do is greater than the prize at the end.
Shall we?
Go.
Tonight, everything that has happened, every challenge, every elimination, every night we have spent talking has been in anticipation of this evening. Everything has been building to this moment.
It is the Super Bowl of Super Bowls. It's geeks versus geeks, beauties versus beauties. So it's going to come down to the end. It's going to be rough and tumble, and somebody's going down crying. We've got one shot to win this thing. You know, the pressure's on.
Hello, everyone. Well, it all started out with 8 teams, and now we're down to the final 2. I'm sure you guys all think you know how this final elimination will work, but this time will be different. Well, it all started out with 8 teams, and now we're down to the final 2. I'm sure you guys all think you know how this final elimination will work. This time will be different. This time, you won't be tested on how much you know about your partner. Instead, you're going to be tested on how well you know the way your partner thinks. We're going to find out if you were really paying attention to your teammate and got to know who they really are inside. Here's how the final quiz will work. Guys, the ladies will be sequestered, and then you'll have to answer 3 personal questions each. Once they've finished, ladies, you'll come back in, and if you and your partner are truly in sync, all of your answers should match. Then we'll switch. Ladies, you'll have to figure out how your guy answered his questions. The team that gets the most answers matched wins the competition and $250,000. Ladies, please head across the hallway. Guys, your partners are being sequestered right now and cannot hear your answers. We randomly selected the questions for each one of you. And Joe, you're up first. Okay, Joe, what was your most embarrassing moment of this whole experience?
I'm going to go with naked during the poker challenge.
Josh, what was the first word that popped into your head when you saw your partner?
Nauseous.
Okay, Joe, who would you date if you could date any player in the mansion?
Again, I got to think like her, so hopefully she picks the right one, which would be Amanda.
Josh, what is the one secret that only you and your partner know?
How big of a penis Wes has.
Wow.
Joe, what did you learn the most from?
I'm going to go with the photo shoot.
Okay, last question. Josh, what is your greatest fear?
Driving in a car with an attractive woman.
Okay, driving in a car with an attractive woman.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're going to bring the ladies back in and find out just how in sync your teams are. Remember, you cannot reveal your answers to your partner. Let's have the ladies come back in. Okay, ladies, welcome back. Remember, you may not speak to your partner. So if you're ready, Brittany, trying to give the answer that you think Joe will get. What did your partner say was his most embarrassing moment in this experience?
I'm gonna say walking through the curtain on the first day and meeting the girls.
Let's find out what Joe said. Being naked during the poker challenge. All right, Cher. What was the first word that your partner said popped into his head when he first saw you?
I am going to have to say vivacious.
Nauseous.
Because I'm anxious.
All right. Brittany, who did your partner say he would date if he could date any player in the mansion?
It would be Sarah.
Amanda. All right, you guys. I've asked 3 questions, and all 3 answers have been wrong. All right, Cher. Here is what we asked Josh. What did your partner say is the one secret that no one knew but the 2 of you?
I guess I'm just gonna say who he's in love with. I didn't think you'd say that.
How big of a penis Wes has was the correct answer to that question.
Oh my gosh. Josh, I can't believe you.
Brittany, what challenge did your partner say he learned the most from?
I would say Joe learned the most on the speed dating challenge.
The photo shoot. All right, we are all tied up. The score is 0-0. Cher, what did your partner say was his greatest fear?
His greatest fear? Either beautiful women or being stuck in a car with someone else giving directions. I'm going to say his greatest fear is women. Ah, close.
Wow, you were very close on that one. You got both. He just combined both, but not been able to connect.
I know you a little bit.
Guys, the ladies weren't able to match any of their answers to yours. And now it's time to switch. So, guys, head across the hall.
A 0-0.
Okay, ladies, well, now it's your turn to answer some personal questions. So remember, you're playing for $250,000. And with you guys not matching any, this game is still wide open. We randomly selected 3 questions for each of you, and here they are. Brittany, what is the biggest difference in your partner now from when he arrived?
Shorter hair.
Okay, Cher, if you could have any job in the world, what would it be?
Be a doctor.
Brittany, what challenge did you learn the most from?
I told Joe I had the most fun at the poker challenge, but I probably learned the most and got the most out of the map challenge.
Okay, Cher, what is your greatest fear?
Failure.
Brittany, if you could have done one thing differently during your time here at the mansion, what would it be?
Get up and work out more.
Cher, if you could have chosen any other player besides your partner as your teammate, who would it have been?
Oh, that's an easy one. He's going to say that I would have picked Wes.
Okay, ladies, let's hope the guys can match your answers. We'll have them come back in and we'll find out. Okay, Joe, we asked Brittany the first question. What did your partner say she sees as the biggest difference in you now from when you first arrived?
Well, let's go through the looks. I switched from glasses to contacts. I cut my hair. I shaved my eyebrows. Waxed my eyebrows. You know, it's got to be the hair, Mike.
All right, let's find out what Brittany said.
Oh, good job.
Well done, we have our first match. So Josh, all the pressure is on you now. What job did your partner say she would like to have if she could have any job in the world?
Well, I know she was talking about going to med school, so I'm going to say a doctor.
Good job.
Stop that.
I'm so proud of you. Hide still.
All right, the score is tied, and you each have 2 questions to go. Joe, what challenge did your partner say she learned the most from?
Thinking about how Brittany answered this, I think her favorite challenge was the poker challenge, having won it as well, so I'm going with poker challenge.
Remember?
Oh!
I told you poker was fun, but map I learned the most.
Map challenge. Okay, Josh, it's back to you with the score still tied at 1. What did your partner say was her greatest fear?
She said she's had a lot of fears. Fear of rejection.
Failure. Guys, we're down to the final 2 questions. This whole journey and this whole experience comes down to these 2 questions. Joe, what is the one thing your partner said she would have done differently in her time here at the mansion if she could?
Oh my God. I think we talked about this one too, but this is another tough one. Oh, I think I know. I do remember now. She said if she could do something different, it would be to wake up in the morning with me and work out.
Wow.
Josh, I have the final question here. If you get this right, you'll force a tiebreak. If you get it wrong, Joe and Brittany will have won the $250,000. Okay, Josh, to keep your team in the game, who did your partner say she would have chosen as her teammate if she could not have chosen you?
Coming up, it's all down to one question. Will Josh match Cher's answer?
Wow, it's a hard one.
Or will Joe and Brittany win the $250,000? The conclusion of Beauty and the Geek is next.
If you match this with Cher, you guys are still in the game and force a tiebreak. If you get this wrong, Joe and Brittany will walk out of here with $250,000. Are you ready? Who did your partner say she would have chosen as her teammate if she could not have chosen you?
I would assume she'd choose Wes.
Let's find out what Cher said. That is correct. Very well done. Well, both of you guys came through when all of the pressure was on. It's now time for a tiebreaker. Josh and Joe, you can leave the room.
Yikes.
Okay, ladies, we are in a tiebreaker. And if you are able to answer your question correctly and match it with your guys, then you will win $250,000 if the other team misses and is not able to match. Cher, I'm going to start with you. Out of all of the players in the mansion, who would you say changed the most?
Josh.
Okay. Brittany, same question. Out of all of the players in the mansion, who would you say changed the most?
I think Joe's gonna say, I would say Josh.
Okay. Let's bring the guys back in and see if they can match your answer. Okay, guys, welcome back. Josh, here's the question. Out of all of the players in the mansion, who did your partner say changed the most?
I would say my partner said I changed the most. So Josh.
Okay, let's find out what Cher said. Wow, very well done. You just put all of the pressure back on Joe. Joe, if you get this question wrong, Josh and Cher will win $250,000. Out of all of the players in the mansion, who did your partner say changed the most?
You know, we had this conversation earlier, and I said, Josh, I'm proud of you. I think you've changed the most out of everybody here. I don't know if Brittany was listening. I'm gonna have to go with the same answer. I'm gonna have to go with Josh as well.
Okay, to stay in the game. Let's find out what Brittany said.
This is awful.
Okay, so guys, congratulations. You both got that question right, and you forced a second tiebreaker. Now we're gonna switch it up. Ladies, this time it's your turn. Okay, guys. Josh, I'm gonna start with you. If there's one thing you could change about your partner, what would it be?
She's talked about wanting bigger breasts. I don't know if... I'm gonna go with something physical or mental and say more confidence.
Okay. Joe, I'm gonna ask you the same question. If there is one thing you could change about your partner, what would it be?
Wow. I'm gonna need another minute. The thing I could change about her, well, she's like a ball of wax, but the thing I would change is, I'm gonna go with her innocence.
Innocence. Okay, guys. Now it's time to see if the ladies can match them. Welcome back, ladies. I'm gonna ask you one tiebreaker question. It could be that one more correct match could win your team $250,000. Okay, Cher, you're up. What is the one thing your partner said they would change about you?
My self-confidence.
All right. Let's find out what Josh said. That counts. Very well done. Brittany, it is back to you. If you get this wrong, Cher and Josh win. If you get it right, you and Joe are still in the game and will continue with the tiebreaker. I'll read you the question one more time. What is the one thing your partner said they would change about you?
I'm leaning towards self-confidence also. I know Joe thinks very highly of me, and I think that's one thing he wanted me to work on, and I have a little bit, but I still need to help with it a little. But it also could be that I would be open to more experience with relationships and things like that. But he always says first instinct. I'm gonna go with more self-confidence also.
Sorry, innocence is what he said. Josh and Cher, congratulations. You just won $250,000.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Oh my God, I can't, I'm sorry I just touched you there. That was an accident.
Oh, wow. That was awesome,
That was
guys.
such a hard one.
Josh and Cher, congratulations. You just won $250,000.
Wow. That was a dry heave, I'm okay.
And you two are no longer just the beauty and the geek.
The money pales in comparison to like the intrinsic money that I've won. You can't put a price on how I've changed. I walk onto this house with my head held high and with this confidence that I've never before felt. Before coming here, I said I felt like Clark Kent without superpowers. I feel like Superman right now.
It would have been great to win the money, but it's not something that we were only here for. With the help of each other, we can be the best that we can be, not just a beauty, and not just a geek, but to blend them together is like the best possible combination. Love who you are and don't be afraid to be yourself.
I honestly feel like even though we didn't win, I feel like it was still a victory. And so I think I could really use this experience as, say, a springboard to really, to build off of. It was just a great step in the right direction. We got so much out of this, and the experience itself was priceless. Hell, I would have paid $250,000 for this experience.
I came here a waitress and a beer promo girl, and now I'm gonna go back to school and do what I want to do with my life. Through the show, I've realized that it may be hard to live up to your potential, and it may be a lot of work and a lot of effort, but you need to trust in your potential in order to realize what greatness actually lies ahead of you. I'm leaving this show a better person than I came in.